Hey friends, how y'all doing? And happy Tuesday. So, I was having a conversation with my mother last night. And I was just talking to her and I was like, I don't like the whole idea of going to work. And she was like, I like working. I like my job. And I was like, yeah, but did you really like your job, or did you like your job because we've been conditioned for generations to work? Like, think about it. Some of our ancestors were slaves, some weren't. But the ones who looked like were expected to always be workers. You know what I'm saying? We've been working since the beginning of time. We've always been working. And I feel like that's part of the matrix. Like, okay, let me break this down. I feel like the school, prison, work is all the same thing. Think about it. You're in school. You're sitting at a desk. You got those depressing fluorescent lights. Okay, you graduate from school. You go to college. You're in there once again with those depressing fluorescent lights. Just looking outside, wishing you're out there. Okay, if you go to jail, you're in that place with those depressing fluorescent lights. All of these places tell you what time you have to be there and what time you can leave. They're all jobs. They're all jobs. And in 2020, something just woke up in me and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not about to clock in and build anybody else's dream. And it wasn't even about like going to work. It's just like something within me didn't feel right clocking in every day. Like, I just feel like a job, back to the school, the work, the prison. I feel like a job is another prison. They expect you to come in every day for a certain set amount of time. You've carved out 20 years of your life, Monday through Friday, from 9 to 5, to sit up in this place for 20 years, just for the promise that maybe, just maybe, you'll get retirement at the end of this. Like, to me, that never sat right in my soul. It was like, oh, you married this person for 20 years, promising that you just might get a bag at the end of it for all of your hard work and your years that you put in. You might, depending on how the government does. Like, it never sat right with me. And I just feel like, and I'm not disrespecting anybody who has a job. If you like your job, you go to work and you enjoy it, good for you. But for me, I feel like it's part of the matrix, and I choose not to be part of the matrix. And since I've left work, life has been better for me. I've been able to think a little bit more clearly. I've been able to have more time with my children. I've been able to move about and actually stop and smell the roses, because when you're in the thick of it, like working, dealing with children, dealing with people children going to school, you may be going to school, you may be working, you're on the wheel. You're like a rat on a wheel. You're a hamster on a wheel. You're just going. You never get to stop and appreciate the little things. Like, do you know how much time you lose from your kids when you're working? And like I said, this is not to make anybody feel bad. I just want people to see how we've been conditioned to be like, oh, you need to be told what to do, when to do it, what time to do it. And that's not the way we were intended to live. We're literally fucking paying for fruits and vegetables and water. That's not the way the Creator intended for us to live. And I just feel like I don't want to be on the hamster wheel anymore. And that's literally how I was feeling when I used to be in the workforce. Like, oh my God. Now, I'm not saying that I don't work at all. I might take a job here and there until I don't like it anymore, or until I'm bored with it, because I have no intentions of marrying myself to any job, to any business. That never sounded right to me. Like, I've been there 30 years. What? You gave 30 years of your life to a place. You couldn't even give 30 years of yourself to your children. Like, are we not listening to this? Does this not sound crazy? You can't commit to 30 years to the humans that you brought here, but you have to give 30 years of your time to a job. That's like doing a bid. 15 years of life. That's what you're doing. You're doing 20 years at the job. You're no different. It's no different than an inmate to me. That's why I was like, I just like, it came to me one day in 2020, I was sitting at my little factory job in my chair. I had a pretty nice little setup. I was sitting at my little job in my chair, just sitting there like pop, 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 listening to the machine. And I was just looking at the clock, and I was like, felt a visceral reaction to just like burst out in tears. And I was like, I don't fucking belong here. And I had a good job, good coworkers, nice little benefits, nice little hours, nice little setup. And I was like, why am I so unhappy? This is everything I ever want. Because I am not supposed to be here. I'm so much more than this. Like, you're so much more than a job. Like, you're so much more than your paycheck. And yes, I know you need your check to live. I get it. But sometimes you just have to take a chance on you and just say, fuck this shit. Fuck making somebody else rich. Like, I don't know. It just never stopped right with me. I feel like we've been conditioned to feel like a lot of things are okay. That is not okay. It is not okay to have to work like a dog and barely be able to still make ends meet. It's not okay. It's not okay to be working. It's not okay that people work every day. Some people work 12, 15-hour shifts and still can't put food on the table. Like, you stealing these people's time, people's lives, people's energy. It's literally like, y'all know I'm conspiracy theory. I feel like they're harvesting energy through these jobs and stuff. And then I be seeing a lot of stuff where people is like, they can't even find jobs. I'm at the point where I don't even look. I don't even look for a job. If I get a job, it fell in my lap. I don't look for them anymore because I just don't feel like I should be giving my energy to these things. I have children. Stuff I could be doing with them. Like, I'd rather be coloring with my son than rushing around. And it's just like the whole rigmarole that you got to go through just to even get to work. You got to make sure you got enough gas. Somebody got to watch your kids. You got to do this. You got to have lunch. You got to have this for the week. You got to have that for the week. It's not me. It's not me. And like I said for the 50th time, if this is not meant for you, or if you don't understand what I'm saying, then fuck off, okay? Because a lot of people, they like to get offended about every little thing. I'm not the one for that, okay? I said what I said. I feel how I feel. Now, if you like your job, it pleases you, it serves you, you feel like it's for your highest good, then congratulations. I'm so happy for you. But for me, working for someone else is not serving the purpose for my life. I don't want to be a worker ant. Like, I feel like I'm more than that. I don't want to say that's beneath me, but because like I said, if push comes to shove it, for some odd reason, I have to go back into the workforce, and fuck it, I'll do it. Might be for a short amount of time to get out of the little dreamy jam I'm in, but I just, and I applaud people for your dedication and commitment to a job who could work the same job for 30 years. Because, baby, after a year, I be sick of them people. I be sick of the job. I be just sick. Like, shut the fuck up with me. Yeah. So I really commend you because it's dedication. And I used to talk to my older workers, and I'm like, how did you stay on this job 20 years? She's like, well, I got a house. And I do it too. I do too. And I'll leave this job tomorrow. And know that everything I need to pay is still gonna get paid because I'm gonna make a way to pay it. You know, I mean, and like I said, I'm not judging. Do what you feel is best for you. But for me, it's not for me. Like, I know who I am and what I'm supposed to do, and what I'm supposed to be doing doesn't align with sitting on anybody's job for anything. I don't want to. Like, I have no desire to clock in. And like I said, this is not to judge anybody who does. You live in your life, walk in your truth. This is me. I'm speaking for me, okay? I just find like I'm happier without having to depend on a check from whatever corporation, you know? I feel more secure in myself knowing that I can make it happen, you know? Well, that was my little thoughts for today. I just be having random thoughts. I'll be back later. All right, you guys, enjoy your Tuesday. Be safe and be blessed.